The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Number 28, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Miami, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second and 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Wade.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Ball 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on B. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
Guzman.
Now here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Called strike 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 65.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards them.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next from Miami, Clint Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Alfredo Ibar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Number 36, Trevor Richards.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up, no score.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
28.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Back up the middle. Wade ranging up the middle, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The batter number
Stepping in now, Tyler Wade. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Avery Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they start him out away with a called strike. Morales is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Fastball called for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
In there, strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Guzman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding into the box, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Now batting, number 28. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in there for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Grounded to first. Travis is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Alfredo Ibar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Trevor Richards. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins nothing. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Pena backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in once again, Tyler Wade. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. try again, 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting, the third baseman, Avery
Into the box, Avery
Morales.
Morales. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Red.
So striding in, number 28. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Tejeda over at second. Pena at first with no outs. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now to the plate, Chris Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Guzman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready now for the Marlins. Gabby Guerrero, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Clint Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, Alfredo Ibar,
Alfredo.
as he will take strike 1 on the
Ibar.
fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Rosell Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Miami, number 6, Rosell Herrera.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Miami, good night.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that it hurts. He's just got to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Friars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 28 with his 4th win this season as he struck out 22 batters, breaking the single-game record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Beck.